So we have done about the groundwater, right? So the water that is present under the ground that we called as groundwater. And regarding the aquifer, the water that is stored, okay? So the water that is stored above the impurous rock, right? And some of the water is present between the impurous rocks also, the non-porous rocks, okay? So we called that water as aquifer, right? Now, we are going to do the definition of water table, that how the water table is going to be depleted, right? So, in our day-to-day life also, we are studying that the groundwater, it is depleting, right? It is becoming less, the water table is becoming less, okay? So, what are the various factors that are basically leading to it? So, the first is increase in population. So we see that the population is increasing at an alarming rate, right? So with the increase in population, the demand for the water is also increasing day by day. Okay, so every person he or she needs water. Okay, so that's why the demand of water is being increased, and that leads to the depletion of the water. Okay, the second point. Increase in agricultural practices. So the agricultural practices also they are increasing day by day because with the increase in population the demand for food is increasing. Okay, so to meet that demand, the farmers they are growing more and more crops. Okay, so you know the agricultural purposes they need water. Okay, so that's why the demand for water is increasing. Third is deforestation activities. Now, with the cutting of trees, right, we have done the infiltration method or seepage method. Okay, so according to which we need that the rainwater is being seeped into the ground, and that is going to charge the water table. Okay, so that means for if we are doing the deforestation activities, if we are cutting more and more trees, right? So the soil is not there to hold that water and to seep that water. Okay, so basically the deforestation activities they are going to decrease the process of seepage or decrease the process of infiltration. Okay, so that's why the water table it decreases. Okay, so next is less rainfall. Less rainfall or scanty rainfall, right? So we all know with the global warming, with the greenhouse effect, right? The climate, the weather conditions, they are changing day by day, right? So that means that are going to affect the weather, and with the weather changes, rainfall pattern is also disturbed. Okay, so the rainfall pattern is disturbed, so we are getting less rain. Okay, so if we are getting less rain, that means it is going to cause less seepage of water, and due to less seepage, it is going to deplete the water. Okay, right? But any doubt to anyone? Okay. So next is so decrease in the area of seepage or formation of concrete surfaces. Concrete means the surfaces that are not having the soil. Okay, so that means the seepage process is not there in that case, right? Okay, so the seepage process is not there in their case. So due to the decrease in the area of the seepage, right? So that means we are not having the sufficient land that is going to seep the rainwater into the ground, and that is going to fill the underground water. Okay. So the next point is increase in industry. Again, the industries, they are increasing day by day, and to need to overcome the supply, right? So all these things, they need water, right? So the demand of water is very, very high. Okay. So due to this, the water table is getting depleted day by day. Okay. So now the next is about the distribution of the water, right? So we all know that water is basically distributed non-uniformly, right? That means different areas on the earth, they are getting different amount of rain. Okay, so and due to this, the supply of water is basically different on different areas. Some areas they are having more rainfall, okay, and some areas they are having less rainfall, right? So the areas that are facing more rainfall, they become flooded, and the areas that are receiving less rainfall, okay, so in that the drought conditions are prevailing. Okay, so this is about the distribution of the water on the surface of the. Now we see that the water table is depleting day by day. Okay, so how we are going to conserve that water? Okay, so what measures we are going to take to conserve our water? Okay. So first method is by planting more and more trees. Right? So by planting more and more trees, that means that the soil is getting bound. Okay? So thus that soil, when the rain it comes, so that rainwater is going to seep underground, and due to this it is going to fill the ground. Okay? So planting more and more trees. The second method is rainwater harvesting method, right? So rainwater harvesting means that we are conserving the rainwater for our future use, right? Okay. So that means the rainwater harvesting techniques we can use to conserve the water, right? Where we are going to collect that water and we are going to use it. Okay. So here we can use the rooftop rainwater harvesting method, right? So as an individual, he or she can prefer this system where you have to collect the rainwater from your roof. Okay. So here goes the diagram. So these are the clouds. Okay, so this is ground level. Right. So here I am going to use storage tank. Right. So the pipe is connected from here. The root water is getting connected here in this storage tank. And from the storage tank, it is moving to the population pit, where we have a system of sand, force, and gravity. So this is the population pit. Right? So from the population pit, it is further going into another pit. That is going to fill the ground water. Because this is everything on the underground.